Great start. I think Giri set up a great context to the entire program today. And I see a gentleman who's really there. I think Dr. Niki gave us a nice context on the processes, programs, and the systems that go behind safety, health, environment. And we also had a good friend Sudhir Kulkarni took off on something else, right? BBS, and we want to take our up on that. Beliefs, which is one way of BBS. You can call it anything. I think BBS is termed many things. They call it Bharat Bhale Sprashit. And anyway, the very terms for that. So, nice introduction. Happy to be here. I think the audience is coming in slowly. So, you give me two slots, and I also believe that you're flexible on the kind of agenda and the times, and you have a nice energy boost. So, what I do is I try and run you through a small introduction. Girish talked about where I started. I began in a small town on the banks of the river Sabarmati and went in to do chemical engineering for British Plan with an MBA, and that's where I am. I just ask people who have come in late a few questions about me. So this is a fantastic technology-based company. Technology, innovation, creativity. This is the only company that did technology out here. So which is the company out here, gentlemen? Those of you who have been sharp and after the coffee and tea break, you guys are very smiling. Which company is this? Yeah? And there's a guy called the doyen of technology here, Dr. Gada. OTTC Gada is a Parsi, but very enthusiastic gentleman. He used to be the CAT's discuss on research and technology. In this role, I was into PD&T, product development and technology, a tech transfer kind of role, where the basic job was in scaling up products from the pilot scale, running heuristics and stuff, and getting it into the plant scale, into a area which had, and I know that you guys are all in a benign pharma space, it had chlorination, bromination, cyanation, talk of anything that you can talk of hazardous chemicals, critical activities, it is all there right there. So my hairstyle is modeled around a mascot out here. Okay, so this company also is a very colorful company. If you see this company somewhere, it's in Hyderabad also, in a place called Patancheru. Which company is this? The colorful company, yes, it's Asian based. And I was in a role in manufacturing out here. There's a brand that is defined by this tagline. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. Which company is this? Yeah. So Castrol. I was the head of quality assurance. I think the first technical standards, manual systems, tariff standards, the automotive standards were the ones that I rolled out. And also was in a kind of role that went to product development technology. One of our brand ambassadors for this beautiful company was the guy with the fantastic hair. Anybody knows this hero? I think the hobby of people in Hyderabad is to drive fast bikes, which is why the franchisees, whichever they are, be it the Harley Davidsons or whatever they are, open up first in Hyderabad. The ultimate guy who set the ball rolling on fast bikes was John Abraham. One of the challenges we had with the brand ambassador was he loved his hair and his bikes very much. This is perhaps why Vipasha also left him. But his hair, the mane of hair, what always kept free flowing while riding the bike, and we roped him in as a brand ambassador for the Tutti oils. And the first thing we did was convince him to not only wear a helmet, but brand helmet and communicate that way. The Great Wall of India. Who is the gentleman?
Rahul.
Yeah. We went in for an award for safety excellence once, and to my pleasure and privilege to take him to the hotel in Bangalore around Anil Kumble Chowk. And I sat in the back seat of the car, and guess what? What did Rahul Dravid do? He did wear seatbelt. So what did I say? Mr. Brand Ambassador, Mr. What was he reputed for? The safest man in the country, the wall, the Great Wall of India. He falls, everything crashes. And he said, this is what we do. And he said, rear seat of the car also. He said, yes, and that's how we began. How we begin? The safety course of Harsha Bhogale. It was about something that we learned in Castrol, but a great company there, and also did things in NPD and stuff there. This company, I think this is a logo that kind of has been gone wrong. This is the first company where I actually got into role in safety. So all of you guys put together have far more safety experience than me. But this company, can you believe what happened here? There's a lot of muck around the brand. This is a company that was into a lot of things, upstream, downstream, a company called British Petroleum. And if you heard of the Gulf of Mexico disaster, the big spill, and that this logo there is around that particular aspect of what happened with BP. Having said that, this is the first role in health, safety, security and environment. And interestingly, also built in a wind turbine installation. The biggest wind farm in the world. This is a place called Dhule in Maharashtra, which is long. and also went in to implement systems, automations, supply and distribution modules called gateway codes. This is the biggest refining hub in the world. Where is this? The biggest refining hub in the world. Jamnagar, West Coast. So there's a refinery out here, setting up and implementing a refinery. I'll talk a little bit more about that, about process safety and implementation. And that was about SR energy, which is now taken in over. So, friends, so this is back. This is the problem in the. Yeah, so this one is about a refinery in the West Coast, which is set up, implementing process safety. A lot of you are in healthcare, so I have been branded as a pharma specialist or a pharma generalist or a pharma man for whatever reason. So I spent a lot of time in this company in healthcare, in Dr. Reddy's in Hyderabad, and while my role was in global health, safety and sustainability, one of the things I didn't expect to get into this role was get into process safety management. I didn't think it was applicable to pharma, but in the learning thereof is that's very relevant to pharma also, the role out here. So I also then went to another healthcare company called Ispira, got taken over by Pfizer, was in a role in health safety, and finally as Giri said, I'm in Tata Projects, managing these things. So a lot of things that I do is out here. I am on the panel of the human DQS, I have an IP kind of connection, I have two SafeStart and Greco. All in all, I think that embodies the role of all of us out here in this room. What are we all here? Change agents, passionate about whatever we do. And what I'm trying to do, you had a lot of context from Dr. Niki, we had Sunil talking about beliefs and safety. I had talked about my experiences in some of the industries out here and try and connect with what are the approaches to getting safety, health, environment right, if that's fine with you. I think it would be ideal pre-lunch kind of cocktail for you to get in. So I begin with my first role. So what the first role I said is about piloting scale-ups. And I was a greenhorn engineer, just fresh from college, and the big plants there, big reactors, and it was about getting things done out here. And this was a plant that was in Dombivli, Chittoor, and then also in Ankleshwar, where the role as a tech transfer guy was do things in the pilot in the plant, and then go back and try and scale it up in the full-scale real big project. So any of you know what this item is out here? I had the pleasure and privilege of having this yesterday. I went into a dedicated freight corridor near Baroda, and one of my neighbors gave me just this. Any idea what this is? Any of you who love the snacks? I think the dream of my maid in Hyderabad is to set up a store that sells Michi Bhaji, and she wants to position it right next to the police station. This is something that is a master's specialty. Dhiren might know this. This is called the Bhaji or the Gota. This is what they have out here. So what's the story out here? They are not very clear whether scaling up a product is science or technology or art. And this is one company that got this right. It was ahead of the rest of the pack. It had a technology center in Dombivli and managed to entirely scale up the products through. So what was it you did in this particular scale up? So I was in the lab. I was kind of geek there doing some things, and when things went wrong, they should troubleshoot, tell them what worked well, try and do different permutation combinations, and it was very technical stuff. It was not just hands-off, very hands-on. You needed to have distillation done at a particular, 754 mm vacuum. You need to have brominations, aeration, separations done so there's a clear cut. And those were the days when the automation was not very high. You relied on manual activities, you had to do it physically. And what are the hazards I talked about in the industry? Chlorine, bromine, sodium cyanide. So all of that, when we got the product right, got the finished product right, what did we do? We had a party and used to have, and this cost us so much as 75 rupees. This particular item came from a shop outside, we call it a ready stall, and this came in a typical newspaper with a little bit of fried chili with salt and what is called kanda, cut onions, and you should taste fantastic. The team really was gung-ho, and when this celebration happened, guess what was the outcome of this? It was the biggest, if you talk of great places to work, there are various things, they talk of HR initiatives, but having a Mirchi Bhaji or a Gota or Bhajia celebration after achieving a particular milestone at the shop floor for around 20, 30, 40 people, at a total spend of around 150, 60 rupees, was our way to ensure we had a very motivated workforce. So what's the learning out here? The learning out here is celebrate success instantly. As we speak, I have a phased town hall coming up. where all the good works done by people across the year is going to be celebrated. Where people will come from across the country and the globe and expect their rewards and recognitions. But what's this out here? This is something done with the entire cross-functional team, including the workers. You celebrate on the spot, on time, real time, and that's what you get at the Gemba at the shop floor. And they do it spontaneously. As soon as they get it right, it clicks, you get the vacuum right, you get the product specs right. The quality guy says, it is okay, start packing. We'll start the packing and finish the packing in the first batch. This is the way to do it. So the learning here is, don't wait for moments to celebrate. Do it right away. Celebrate small things and celebrate spontaneously and do it on the shop floor. We take the guys to a fantastic hotel, the Taj, Bacha, you can come in and call all the guys to celebrate the emerging leaders. But it's important to do it right where the action is. Cut to my role in a paintbrush company. And this was a role that was about managing the shop floor, managing, like I said, production. This was a unionized staff and big challenges, safety, quality, productivity, everything. It was a very tough union, very difficult to negotiate. We had Asian Paints, a driver in terms of productivity norms. But what happened was the shop floor was very dirty. The norms never got met. Why? Because many problems. If you ask a guy, why is it that you're not able to manage your norms today, productivity norms? They'll say, we couldn't get material, we couldn't get the finish, we couldn't get the quality, we didn't get the packaging material in time, we didn't get the pallets in time to shift the material, the forklift broke down, the packaging machine broke down. So 100 reasons why things could go wrong. Could we control them? Possibly not. Can we enforce the norms in any other way? Perhaps we could have, perhaps we couldn't have. Like I said, a unionized set of people. So what did we do? And this story is a little bit about productivity and quality, but also about safety. So what we did was, we had these set up out there in the shop floor. At the end of every shift, when the gang broke up, what we had was a productivity norm and a team that achieved the norms successfully in spite of all the problems. They had a big smiley look against them who, if the team did not manage it but had some physical problems, still got close and tried their best, we had this grumpy. And for a team that did not succeed regardless of what they tried or whatever it is, failure. And we didn't call it failure, we just put this. So we put up these traffic lights of these across the shifts. End of the shift, after the workmen washed up their hands and went down to the change room and came back and to look at these traffic lights and see what happened, what was done and what was the performance. And guess what? It had the biggest impact on productivity. The productivity from this zoomed up and you were able to manage the entire shift very efficiently. Is there any other way you can control people and ensure productivity? Like we talked about motivation in the first story. This is about ensuring that we have traffic lights and are able to differentiate between the good, the bad and the ugly. So in various roles, and some of you will be in side roles, some of you will be in corporate roles, to get information, to get data sometimes is a challenge. There will be people, and some of you will be global multinationals, Myron, etc. To get information from people across the globe might be a different challenge. People whose names, you can't put a name to the face. How do you get that? So it's about ensuring that you put traffic lights into the early bird, the people who done well, the people who not, and try and differentiate between them and try and ensure that there's a little bit of competition. It happens well with school children, it happens well with employees, it happens in industry also. So the message here is try and differentiate between the people who do and people who don't. The recognition thereof is what makes the difference. The peer pressure is the best way to do this. Giri talked about behavioral safety. I think an experiment they conducted with children. There was a nice, beautiful cake and chocolates in the middle of the room. The kids came in very dirty and they said that unless you wash your hand, you should not eat the cake. And the way to wash the hand was in a place far away. A lot of things kids did. Some people didn't jump there right away. The dirty hands ate it. Some people, they put up a signage also. You will get infected if you have the food with dirty hands. Finally, one guy came in, washed his hand, came back and started eating, and the rest of them followed. It's also about peer pressure. It's about differentiating between the people who do well and the people who don't. So it's like the way the culture evolves, it's about ensuring that you're able to get the differentiation right. If you're able to get this magic done, you'll be able to be in a far better place. So that's the second story in a company called Asian Paints, where we got the shop floor right. We also created a great working environment. The shop floor used to be normally painted. What is the color of a paint shop floor? What will be the color that the pillars and the walls and the Pathways, what paint, what color would they be? Light, dark, medium?
Right.
Yeah. It used to be very dark. And the reason was because of paint spillage, it would anyway get spoiled if it was light. So what we did was painted the entire shop floor brilliant white, all the pillars brilliant white. And people said this won't work. The basic hobby of all the people on the shop floor is to chew between a tongue and spit, and that will spoil it in day one. Having said that, again, over time, the entire shop floor was magically transformed, a very clean atmosphere, totally pristine white. And what was the reason there? Again, the differentiation between a clean shop floor, a white background, a small spot also on a white shirt, as I say in the area ad, a white spot also stands out. Dark may not be such a, but it stands out. So you're able to differentiate between the good and the bad, you'll be able to get a shop floor that is managing safety and quality pretty well. Come to the second story. I don't know if you heard of this term, Total Quality Management, TQM. So the role in quality assurance in a company called Castrol, where we did a lot of good things, but also implemented TQM. Any of you heard of TQM? In a way, yeah. What is it all about?
Quality management.
Okay, quality management in a different way. So maybe housekeeping for 5 years, Kaizen and improvement for continuous improvement, small group activities to get total employee engagement. So all of that is the pillars of TQM that we use in any industry. So what we did here is whatever we did, and we started for the difference between continual improvement and continuous improvement. What is continuous improvement? The bar graph keeps going like this, up, up and up. What is continual? Stepwise, and then kind of improve. It's about continuous stepwise improvement. So whatever you do, you always realize that you take one step forward, you're always taking half a step back. So how do you continuously improve? How does the benchmark work? So one of the things we tried was to put in a calendar for all these activities. So for example, we had a Kaizen, and everybody reported a Kaizen. We had various activities like a lucky dip. You put in all the Kaizens. If you put a Kaizen form, the total you should put in a box in a lucky dip that will be taken end of the month. At end of the month, every month there will be a CEO who comes in, and we have a special occasion. We have a helicopter ride, a car ride for that occasion. And the guy whose Kaizen comes up will be lucky winner. People say the numbers, you normally focus on quality initially, right? But you're supposed to focus on quantity. But if you focus on quantity, you don't get quality. Basic challenge between quality and quantity. So what we did was we tried and put it open and transparent, put the box in, and let the winners of the opportunity for him to read in front of the entire public. So what happened here? Anybody puts in a Kaizen will think twice, because if he says end of the month, my Kaizen will be picked in front of the entire plethora of guests. I have to read my Kaizen. If the Kaizen quality is not so great, I will not feel so good. So the quality of Kaizen automatically was enforced this way. Also what we did, we had a shop floor where we had a 24/7 plant. If it is Monday, there was a team from supply and distribution which to present their Kaizen of the day, their 5 years activities, their status. If it is Tuesday, it was a manufacturing block A that presented. If it is Wednesday, it was quality that presented. If it is Thursday, it was finance that presented their Kaizen of the day. So this was a company which had a morning prayer and a morning breakfast. So when everyone came in, the first thing was to say a prayer, and the functions that own the particular day came in and presented their improvement of the day in small improvements, and their activities that reflected their focus on TQM. The good thing is, this is some 20-25 years ago. To this day, every day in the morning, the same schedule, the same thing happens. That this calendar has been embedded. You talk of getting safety in the DNA of people. How do you ensure that whatever you do sticks? This is one way of ensuring that whatever you do, if you put it in a calendar, there is a high possibility that this will stick. So it's about getting this into your blood and ensuring that this happens in a way that works well. So the learning out here is, if you're really able to internalize whatever you do, like I said, continual improvement, whatever you do, how do you consolidate it? Put it in a calendar, put it in a planner, put it in a time chart, put it as a reminder, ensure it is part of the system, it has to be part of the bloodstream of the people. If you do that once, it becomes a real way of life. So either you do it in the way of a calendar, you have the typical apps now that ensure that you feature all that. If you're able to put this in this, you will also get to understand how this works. So TKM also means, for example, what you get. Also the advantage one gets from all this and the benefits thereof that drives it, the why as they said of safety as they said, why of safety as they said, but the about ensuring that whatever you do, any improvements, internalize it, make it a way of life, and that's one way of ensuring any safety improvement, any quality improvement, any improvement is in the DNA of the people. So that's third lesson out here. Put it as part of the, make it a mainstream, part of the mainstream in life. Okay? Check this out, please. Okay. So this one, check it out. This one is about implementing driving safety in a program in a company called Castrol. And this is about, we talked about, so we just mentioned that the biggest challenge is about people coming in safely to work. So this was about implementing driving safety in a multinational company. The biggest challenge was about road incidents, and this was a problem that we worked. We analyzed incidents across the globe and we found that the reasons of incidents are almost the same. What we did was we tried to make it inspiring for contractors, the transporters. So what we did here was try and make it interesting and inspiring for contractors to break the usual things. This was around 10 years ago, where we had a lot of incidents from vehicles. So we tried to create a platform and we tried to engage with the contractors. So what we did here, we took them to a program in the Cricket Club of India. Like I talked about, cricket was the theme, and talked about the Rahul Dravids and stuff. So we got them to the Cricket Club of India at the Brahman Stadium. We had Rahul Dravid coming in. We told them about the expectations, we told them about the challenges, we told them about the benefits. We sold them this entire challenge of implementing driving safety. We want to also build in modules there, and we kind of communicate it through a small memory to demystify the entire thing. So this is about road safety. This is when you point one finger, look at my fingers folks, when you point one finger towards anybody and there's a road incident in Hyderabad, otherwise you only say you are at fault. But when you say that, there is three fingers pointing towards yourself and maybe one towards the hand of the God. That's what is the other reason for accidents. But the safety of your safety is largely the safety of the driver, the safety of the passenger and the vehicle, and also of the journey. So safety of the occupants, the safety of the vehicle, the safety of the journey. So these 10 tenets are the ones that we train and communicate with the transporters along with expectations. The first one says the vehicle is unsafe, you are unsafe. The second says too many passengers, too big a risk. The third tenet says, what does it say here? Your loads are unsecured. The load should be secured. As in any load that you carry in a truck, or if you carry in a tanker, you have your solvents, etc. You have to have baffle plates that load it appropriately to ensure that anything you have in a car also is ensure that nothing is loose. All your loads are secured. Okay. Tenet number 4. How much is this? As I say, the content says how much do you want, but 2 plus 2. So it's about ensuring the drivers are licensed for the category of vehicles that they drive, that they are also trained in defensive driving, and also including the eye test to ensure the visuals are okay. This is about element 4, about having the fitness of drivers checked. Sometime at this particular time, at 12:20, someone in the back seat has a position like this. Who is this? This is a great actor called Manoj Kumar. It's also a team who is kind of drowsy. If you're drowsy out here, it's okay. They will still inspire you and give you something nice to come back. But if you're doing something safety critical, this can cause incidents. Number 6. What is number 6? Belt up, wear helmets. Number 7. Plan your journey. In case you want to Taj Banjara, what is it you plan? What is the trip that you make? How to take the U-turn? How to come in? And I think all of you came in on time. 3 of you came in slightly late. But the reason is if you don't plan your journey well, it's about risk assessment, about planning your journey well. Number 6 about mobile phones. Number 6 about mobile phones. Yeah, all of the mobile. Number 8 is about seatbelts, wearing seatbelts. Number 9 is about drinking and driving. In Hyderabad also, every time you leave a hotel, what happens? They come in and do a breath check. And number 10 is use your head, use a helmet. So what we did was we trained our entire team and we got them to avoid night driving. We got them to upgrade the trucks from stage 0 to stage 1 to stage 2. We got them to put vehicle data recorders, odometers in all the trucks to ensure that the vehicles drove at a particular speed. We also got advantage in fuel consumption. But what we did here was ensure that we got safety right and we took and engaged the transporters and the stakeholders in the entire journey. And the learning here is we got a shared vision. We didn't have an agenda and communicate to them that this is what is the learning out here. We did it in an inclusive manner. We got all the stakeholders engaged in the journey. We did it in a transparent manner. We did it, of course, in a nice flamboyant manner. We got in the brand ambassador of our product. We also did it in a beautiful place. We had a lot of crediting correlations, but also explained to them the why this is important. So creating a shared vision is again the learning out here. In case you want to do a safety transformation and you do it yourself as a safety professional, it will not stick. It's important to ensure you engage the right stakeholders. It could involve, of course, the leadership, but also all the cross-functional team members and all the people down the line, including the subcontractors, vendors, and even customers. So having an appropriate, if you talk about SHE, getting SHE right, safety and environment, you also need to have an appropriate stakeholder engagement. Other big learning from this journey in Castrol. I don't know if you've heard of this. Edward de Bono's 6 Thinking Hats. Nikki, you heard of this, right? So what is the 6 Thinking Hats? Anybody heard of it? I'll give it a cricketing commission. Yeah, tell us. Okay. As Nikki said, in any team members you have, that people who have different, you heard of the well-being curve, different, you have different types of people everywhere. I'll give an example out here. I don't know if you've heard of the first time that they tried out 6 Thinking Hats in India. It happened in an Indian cricket atmosphere, and the very popular Indian coach called Derek Chappell. And what did he try? He tried to rotate everyone and said, Sachin Tendulkar, you are a wasted middle order batsman. Come in and open the match. Saurav Ganguly, you are a great man, but I would like you to be a non-playing captain. Right? You heard of this? It's about switching roles. And it happened well in T20. You had the Kalvika Ranas and the people, Sanj Yeshwaras coming in, opening the slog overs initially, and they were always slogging the back. So changing hats, shifting things was very, very good here. One of the sad stories from Hyderabad is also, I understand, there is one more story that came through. You heard of this story also? 6 Thinking Hats. Who is this fantastic captain of ex-captain of India? Who is this?
Mitali Raj.
And who is the guy who tried to implement 6 Thinking Hats?
Rohit Pawar.
Fantastic. So you know all of it. So this is 6 Thinking Hats. But the 6 Thinking Hats basically, and I explained in a simple way. If you look at the red hat, it's about feelings. I have a feeling that this session really is going to be fantastic. There is magic. And there is Vidya also. There's a lot of Vidya after lunch. There is fantastic interactions. I have a gut feel that this is going to be magical. Anjuman is going to be rocking and rolling. How do I know it? Have I seen the agenda? I haven't. But how do I know to work well? I can see the audience, I can see your enthusiasm, I can see the entire build-up, I can see the 3M team, I work well, I see the leadership coming in. So this is what I feel. Is there any scientific reason? Maybe not. Yeah? Having said that, I also have a black hat. There is 2-3 people yawning there. This gentleman is yawning, that's yawning there. So I say, this will not work. This will not work. Why? Because there are people who are not engaged. That's the end of looking at the other side. But also looking at the white hat, it's about information. Finding out the statistics. How many people are here? How many people from pharma background? What is the content they can pack? It's about doing this with information. So this is about using 6 Thinking Hats, but having various roles here. I'll give an example of how this worked in a refinery. I was, like I said, in this company called SR, where we commissioned the refinery, and commissioning the refinery was the biggest challenge. And we had another big challenge, we had a neighbors called Reliance next door. So whatever we did, one step forward, we had to take one step back. So this was the refinery out here. And then this gentleman out here, who was the head of maintenance. And guess what was his normal contribution in every morning meeting? He would say, this will not happen, this will break down. This project is doomed for failure. ये तो trip होगा, the refinery GRM will be grossly affected. So what was his role there? What hat was he wearing?
Black cat.
Yeah. So what was the popularity level in the entire refinery?
Would be known to all.
0. Why? Negative guy, yeah, how things will run, always so negative. This is like, Diamond, he is too pessimistic always. This is doomsday. However, what we did was, we wanted to kind of say what we said and say to the brief saying, I am wearing a black hat and explaining how things will go wrong or why this will not work. And then